Good day from wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another round of AF4. Thank you to all 25 of you who are already here. We're live at Tailem Bend in Australia, one of the newest of Australia's tracks. And as you'll see in a minute, it's quite spectacular. We're expecting over 30 drivers to take part in this event in a quick 20-minute sprint race. Yeah, it's we'll take you around the track just as qualifying gets underway, but I will show you the the main layout now. There it is with the bend, the west track. 12 corners, and this is only sort of less than half of the monstrosity that ends up on the other side, but we're not using that today because you probably only get like 2 laps in. It's so long. We're back in the... Can I have that? There we go. We're back in the BMW M235i racing cars for round 2. You can see all the cars scrambling to get out of the pits. Isn't it lovely to see? A few cars there deciding to try and wait a little bit before joining the queue. All but our 3 cars left out. Obviously there's still 2 of us in form of me and Juan. Can I have a look at my... Okay, fine. Shortcut never wants to work when I say it wants to work. Right, I believe at the front of this queue we had Lukey Smokey. So we'll ride on board with him. He's heading through turn 7 at the minute. Thank you. Oh god, here we go. Thank you, Rubber, for the bit. Top that sausage go. The theme of this track is patience and a bit of trust. Because you might see soon, there are some corners where you can go round and you think, yeah, I should be able to get around this. I'm far enough through the corner to open the throttle. Nope. It's a surprisingly deceiving track. It's very open, as you can see by all the, the green around it. We'll ride him on with Lukey Smokey as he starts his first lap. Use a bit of the pit entry on the exit, a bit like you do in Valencia. And over the line to start the lap. A nice long straight to start us off. And we're eyeing out for a 90-degree right-hand bend. 150, there's 100, braking at 100. Missed the apex a bit. We're going to shift it right to swing it in for the left at turn 2. Not a lot to sacrifice, but you need to get turn 3 right. You can use a lot of road on the exit, but it's difficult to get the line right out of there. Through turn 4, which is basically nothing, it's over a crest. Then through the slightly more difficult sweeper of 5, still easy flat. Pull it to the left because you've got a narrowing entry coming into turn 6, which is a really tight hairpin. Tight right-hand hairpin. Use a lot of the entry curb, trying to go too wide. It's really easy. There's so much runoff area, you can easily take it. Through 7, loads of almost easy flat. Through 8, which is a bit tighter. Then you kind of want a late apex through turn 9, which feeds you right onto the apex through turn 10. Down the hill, one last braking zone to go at turn 11. Braking about 60 metres. Tight right-hander again, low radius. 1 corner to go, which is flat, which is almost flat. Good exit on there, and this is going to be a good lap from Lukey Smokey to start us off with a 1:26.4. Good lap to start off. And instantly already gets someone coming out on the track in front of him. Let's have driver names on, that's probably going to be necessary. Let's get a good camera angle, that looks pretty good to me. We want a nice close camera angle. There's some good laps coming in a minute. BD 1999 continuing where he left off in the last race with a provisional pole again with a 26.2. We might be looking at 25s, maybe even a 24. My ping's quite high, that's worrying. 38 people watching us already, as we're barely even into qualifying. Thank you so much. So we've already got 17 times in. I've had to shrink my leaderboard on the left just to fit everybody in. Just have a chance of fitting everybody in. There's so many people coming through. Let's have a look at Mario Fonseca. He's currently coming round Oh, we have two different Fonsecas. That's not going to be confusing. We have Mario Fonseca and we have Leo Fonseca. I wonder if they're brothers. I doubt it. Here's Mario, who's stuck behind S-Man. Leon Fonseca, meanwhile, has come across the line, and he has set a 131.1, but it wasn't valid. He's misjudged turn one. He's going to be spinning round and getting in the way of... That's Lukey Smooky behind, but he's just come out the pits. Let's take a look at Bambo. He's coming around towards the final corner now. No, he's not. That's turn 11. One of the Fonseca. That's Mario Fonseca. That's really, it's going to be annoying. Mario Fonseca goes to P3. Whoa, in the background, that's Jake Wilson. Bamba goes to P3 as well. That's a good lap from him. Parsley coming back. He's P12 at the minute. He's purpled the second sector. He moves up to P10. He lost 1.2 in the final sector, so there's some definite pace in Parsley. He just needs to get that final sector right. Julius Benjamins. Oh, Julius Benjamins goes to P11. Again, probably pronouncing that wrong. Jovadil goes to P7. Instantly stops on track because you want to get straight back out again. There's little room for track. There's little room for people to find some space here. Let's see Toaster 2267. He's coming up towards turn 6. There's all sorts of traffic in front of him. You see the two cars in front of him. That's an Estonian driver. That's... I can't quite make out who that is. DN something. DN Webo. And BD1999 for the pole position driver at the minute. Thank you, Fleabee, for following. Thank you. There we go. It's a better track map. Who should we take a look at? Jovadil has spun round at turn 3. Fonseca goes to pole. That's Mario Fonseca by 0.2 of a second over BD. Barry. I'll call him Barry. BD1999 is Barry. Jovadil, where are you going? What line are you taking exactly? What? Okay. We'll bear that in mind. Yes, it was AF4 with a reverse finish last week. Between that was Mario Fonseca and Nitram. Side by side, the gap over the line was 24 thousandths of a second. It's not the Marco line we're back to. Nick Jordan to the top of the times with 26.011. That's topped by 400ths of a second. Off track there, you saw it was one of the Fonsecas. I promise you, I will never know which one is which. Because on my time screen, I'm seeing Fon and Fon. No idea. It's not like the old days where you have the two Schumachers, one's MSC and one's RSC. I don't get MFO and LFO. Not going to happen. Zevan to P10 with a 27.0. Once again, my brain is letting me down, trying to figure out who's who. Here's Fonseca. This is Mario Fonseca. He's improved in the first sector. He's still up. He does go. He's the first one into the 25s. Instantly beaten by Hidiat by 1/10 of a second. Oof. Hidiat goes to P2 pole position. Okay. Interesting from Oblivious. Thank you for the insight. Bamba stopped on track. He's just stopped after the finish line, so he's got just enough time. Jamie goes to P3. That is another one into the 25s. 1,000th separating P2 and P3. Am I even going to have enough time for the advert and for the grid? The grid rundown. Nick Jordan to pole position now. 25.7. I'm going to be following Hidiat next because he's going to be the next one to follow. Mushroom is coming out the final corner. Meanwhile, his best lap so far is the 2:04, so he's not set any decent laps yet. The top 22 have all set decent laps. No improvement from Mushroom. He's actually stopped on track and come back to the pits. Oh, no, he hasn't gone back to the pits yet. Who else we got? Fonseca. One of the Fonsecas, I think, is by the pink colour. I'm guessing that's Leo Fonseca. Velu goes to P12. Thanu Velu. But round the final corner comes Ifan Nur Hidiat. He's down in the first two sectors. He did do a personal best. He seriously improves in the third sector, but it's not enough by only 9 thousandths of a second. He's got one shot left. We'll run on board with his lap. I'll keep abreast of the other laps. BD 1999, currently P6. He's coming across the line now. He improves to P5, 25.9. Behind that, Jamie, 12.09. Currently P4, doesn't improve. Even behind that, Parsley, he's currently P17. He doesn't improve either. Lots of crashes going on. I've seen someone begin with the name LON, if someone could I have any idea who that is. Which I don't. He stopped at turn 10. Here's Hidiat in 2. He's looking using all the entry. He's got it stopped very well. In order to point it, he's a tenth and a half down, but it's a personal best in the first sector. But he's got traffic in the form of Mario Fonseca and both the Fonsecas. Both the Fonsecas are in the way. Leo Fonseca's run around, and that's the end of Hidiat's qualifying. He'll be gutted at that. Fonseca. That's Mario Fonseca. He went off. Or was that Leo Fonseca at the top? Oh, it's Mario. Yeah, it's Mario in P3, and then the other Fonseca, Leo Fonseca, is outside the top 25. Here's Jamie 1209. He's purpled the first sector. He's down in the second sector though. He's down 9 hundredths. He needs. Well, he's doing okay actually. It's enough for probably P3, but he needs a blinding third sector. No one else seems to be improving at the minute. We've got Costa, who isn't really going any particularly fast. S-Man's behind that, and BD, then Nitram and BD 1999. There's a lot of cars stopped on track. I think S-Man's collided with somebody on the pit straight. Yeah, there's cars moving about after the line. But over the line goes Jamie. He goes to P3, as I said. We've got the 2 cars stopped on the pit straight. I wonder... I don't know what's going on there with that. Parsley, good lap, P9. Behind this, Max for Memes. He's good in the second sector, but he's lost 4 seconds in the first. So it's not really going to be much of an improvement, surely. No, it's a 31.8. It doesn't improve by 29. Toaster behind that. Currently P11. No improvement from him. Andrade and Raffaello will be the last 2, I think, to come over the line. Raffaello doesn't improve. We might still have 2 more. Who are they? I can't quite tell who they are. I don't know. I don't know who LON is, to be honest. On my board, we do have Hidiat. Oh, Le Huan Vin Long. That's why I didn't know who it was. I couldn't see the end of his name. No improvement from Hidiat. So it is Nick Jordan on pole by 9 thousandths of a second over Irfan Nur Hidiat. Jamie is 3rd, Fonseca is 4th, and BD 1999 Barry is P5. Rounding out the top 10, we've got Bamber, Lukey Smooky, Fabio Raffaello, Parsley, and Honoured Goat. Then we've got Toaster, Zevan, Andrade, Velu, Denny, Dien Ribo, Jovadil, S-Man, Julius Benjamins, Nitram, Jake Wilson, rather. Nickname 147, Miguel Costa, Manuel Ferrer, and Max for Memes. And outside of that, we have Leo Fonseca, P26, Le Huang Vin Long, P27, Mushroom, P28. And that is qualifying done for AF4. In the meantime, while we wait for the drivers to go onto the grid, let's hear a word from our wonderful sponsors over at BM. Thank you to you guys over at BM, our wonderful sponsors. a streetwear brand in Indonesia. You can download their app on iOS or Android. The QR links to the App Store and the Play Store are available at the bottom right of the screen during the race. In the meantime, it's time to run you through once again the grid for AF4 at the Bend, round number 2. This is going to be interesting. All the rows are side by side. It's a very wide start, but it's going to be really interesting whether we get a VSC into turn 1. Nick Jordan is alongside Irfan Nurhidiat on row number 1. Then behind that is Jamie 1209 and Mario Fonseca. Barry... Yep, that's Mario Fonseca revving 90 seconds too early. Barry and Bamba make up row... I've lost count already. 3. I can't count to 3. Thank you, Wheel Whopper, for following. Then we've got Lukey Smokey and Fabio Raffaello on row 4. Row 5 is Parsley on a Goat. Then we've got Toaster and Zevan on row 6. Ruben F. Andrade and Thanovelo on row 7. Dien Rebo is on row 8. He should be alongside, I think, S-Man. No, he's gone. Where is he? I don't know who's supposed to be in P15, but someone's supposed to be there. Behind that, on row number 9, Jovedil and S-Man. Then we have Julius Benjamins as Denny, that's supposed to be on that P15 slot, and alongside Nitram. Then we have Jake Wilson and Nickname on row 11. Row 12, Miguel Costa, Manuel Ferrer. Row 13 is Max Vermeems and Leo Fonseca. And on the back row we have Le Huang Vin Long and Mushroom. I'm going to turn the driver names off just to see the majesty of 27 identical cars. But I need to hurry because the race is about to start. There go the driver names. And here come the lights. There's 6 lights. Countdown to carnage begins now. Pretty good getaway from Nick Jordan. There's a couple of cars that are a little bit slow, but it seems to be pretty clean and even start so far. Midway through the pack could be a bit interesting. Coming down to turn 1 for the first time. Nur Hidiat's got the outside line, Jordan on the inside. But Jordan keeps the lead. Jamie's taken P3, but Fonseca's got the inside for turn number 2. It seems to be all clean behind that. In fact, I think we are entirely clean through 28 different cars, and we're all clean. What a start to this race in AF4. You see Benjamin's trying to go around the outside of Max Vermeems. That's Miguel Costa, actually. He's done Max Vermeems already. But the entire field, no crashes. What an amazing start. Jamie has passed Nur Hidiat already. In fact, Barry's having a look on Hidiat as well. We've had a spin at the back. 3 cars involved in that. That's Parsley that's spun round. There's multiple cars. It's all going to be carnage. We're going to have a VSC, surely, because it's a bit of a... involved in that is Zevan. You can see they're trying to scramble for position. So the safety car must be coming out now. We made it all the way to turn 6. And to be fair, it's a bit of a bottleneck there, because the line does come in. I'm not seeing... Maybe we're not getting a VSC. Maybe we're not. Curious. Okay. No, we are getting... Am I just not getting server messages or something? I should be getting a server message. I need to double check this now. Yeah, that's not there. Okay. So, Juan, if you can hear this, I doubt you can. I'm not convinced that the button got pressed. Just saying, not convinced the button got pressed. Juan, I'm not convinced the button got pressed. Okay, yeah, cool. So, refresh before the start of the race. Cool. Right. There we go. That's that all sorted. I had to go to race control mode talk to race control for a minute. But we had a pretty clean start up until turn 6 when it all came together because one person spun and, yeah, everyone just sort of scrambled. No one knew what to do. But it is Nick Jordan in the lead from Jamie, then Barry. Irfan is 4th, then Bamba. Jovedil is 6th, then Toaster. Made an excellent start. Let's take a look at who's made what places in the initial skirmish. Jovedil made up 11 places. Toaster's up 4. S-Man's up 10. Fonseca, that's Mario Fonseca, who's down 16 places, and Denny's all the way back to the back of the grid, probably because of connection issues, and Zevan's down 12 places as well. But Jordan, Honoured Goat are the only 2 drivers to have gotten away without gaining or losing any positions, which is perfect for Jordan, considering he started in the lead. He's kept that together. How long will it be until the second VSC? I wonder. We're approaching the end of the period now. Jordan is clearing away a little bit. The gap's 1.2. It could probably get a bit closer than that. 10 seconds. Here we go. Let's go for this view, because turn 6 is going to be where it starts. 3, 2, 1, and we are green flag racing once again. Let's look at the run up down towards turn 6, because at the back of the grid, I can see one car has got away very well. I think that's Mushroom. No, it's Denny. He's going to try to dive onto Zevan for P24 and gets the position. What a move. Great move to start the VSC. Nickname, however, has dropped 2 places behind Velo and Dean Rebo, and dropped behind Wilson as well. So he's P18 now. He's going to be under threat from Miguel Costa, who's going to try down the inside into turn number 9. While this is happening, there's a 1.2 second gap. That's now down to half a second between Jordan and Jamie for P1. Nick Jordan, I believe, is still yet to win his first race in AF4, but he's been up there the whole time in his AF4 career. Jamie's going to be having a look, surely, coming into turn 1. He's only in his second race in AF4. Defensive goes Nick Jordan. James going to go to the outside. He's looking. Through turn 1. He's still going to try and hang it round. He's got the inside for 2 now. They're side by side. No, Jordan shuts the door. Through turn 3. We've had a crash. Bamba and Jovenil come together at turn 1. It's only the 2 of them, though, but Bamba's going to have to be careful to rejoin around, well, with that many cars coming through. He's going to rejoin, yeah, pretty safely there. Back to the battle for the lead. Jordan versus Jamie. Jordan still has the lead, but it's a quarter of a second. And now next comes one of the big overtaking moves into turn 6. That's a little bit later goes Jamie on the brakes. He's going to try it. There's a bonk. But everybody still gets away pretty well. Barry, BD 1999, is now in the battle for the lead. No Hidiat should surely be in that soon enough if these 3 keep battling. Great start to this race, and surprisingly clean. Velo's dropped another 2 places. Now make that another 3 places. Mario Fonseca's followed them. Costa's gone off. He's kept it going, but he's gone off the track. Jordan having to go defensive into turn 11. VSC's been deployed for another 90 seconds. I think we did see what caused that, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it was necessary, but then again, I didn't see it. I don't know, but it's been deployed again. Fastest lap for Nick Jordan with a 30. Oh, there's a few people getting better laps, which will happen considering they'll have longer at full speed. Yeah, okay. So short 2 VSCs in the first 6 minutes. That's fine. That's kind of what we expected from this, but it's still been a pretty clean race. It has not been the crash fest we expected, which is amazing. Velo keeps dropping back places. I'm on board with him now, so I know that's a lie, because he's between Mario Fonseca and Julius Benjamins. He's technically P21. I think he's crossed a line. I think he's failed to cross a sector line, which means he's not counted. The lap hasn't been counted. That's my theory. Because he's there. You can see him right there. He's between Fonseca and Benjamins. He should be P21. And he's listed as P28. 10 seconds into the VSC. I'm going to watch for the lead battle, because that's where maybe I need to get a different view. Nick Jordan, front view, yes. Front view, because it's going to be the first corner that the driver sees is going to be turn 6. We're under green flag racing once again. You can see them all coming through. One car's already been pushed off track. He's going to have to rejoin carefully. But into turn 6. Oh, there's the bonk. That's Bamba round, I think. Or is it Barry? There's like 10 cars involved in this. There's all little bonks here, but there's 3 cars that are worst involved. Barry, Bamba's involved in there. That's Hidiat as well. I see there. Here comes under the VSC. Bamba's rage quitted, unfortunately. Andrade's gone as well. There's a spin there. Who's that? That is Max for Memes has had a spin. Nice way to keep it going again. But we're surely going to be in a VSC once again. I can hear the muted tones. The slightly grumbly tones of a BMW not being allowed to open its legs. No. That's not the word. That's not the phrase. God damn it! What is the phrase? I've forgotten the phrase. Stretch its legs. Damn it. I think I mixed open the taps with stretch its legs. Okay, we've got a bit of a concertina going on at the minute. There's a big enough gap between Jordan and Jamie. Behind that, S-Man, of all people, is up to P3. Whoa! I say, let's take a look at the progress stats again. That's 15 places for S-Man, 14 for Nitram. Max for Memes and Manal Ferrer have spun off on the pit straight of all places. I think that concertina's not quite worked out. Hidiat's down 17 places, Bowie's down 15. That's because of the crash we just saw. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. Switch back to the intervals view. 3, 2, go! I missed the 1, but there we go. I don't think Nitram had anything to do with that crash. Considering he's P6, I don't think he was involved in that crash. There has been a spin in the background, and I think that's Parsley. Yes, Parsley's been spun round at turn 3. Okay, that was around Nitram, but I'm not gonna acknowledge that. I don't think that was true. S-Man trying to go round the outside into turn 6 on Jamie. Switchback is possible, but it's not going to work this time. Lukey Smokey's been brought into this. S-Man going for his first podium, and by far his best result of all. Ferrer has done mushroom for P24, meanwhile, just in the background, but I won't focus on that because we've got this battle. This is causing Nick Jordan to pull away. This is what Nick Jordan needed. Raphael has dropped 2 places. Jorvadil's dropped down 1. Nicknames recovered past Dean Rebo. They're still side by side actually P10. I'm going to look at that instead. There's a bit of a melee going on. This is towards turn 10. Miguel Costa backs out of it. Raphael is down the inside of Nickname. Is that Nickname? Yeah, it is Nickname. I'm widening over them right now. He's gone wide at turn 11. Let's switch to the battle at the front. S-Man is now starting to pull away from Lukey Smokey and Toaster. This is what we want to see. A proper underdog coming through. Behind this, we see Toaster trying to go down the inside of Lukey Smokey. He's made the move stick through turn 1, but Smokey's got a better run. Now he's lost too much ground through turn 3. Toaster goes a little bit wide through 3, but that might be a better line through there. Fonseca's passed 3 people. It's all changed towards here because there's another crash. That is Fonseca, Leo Fonseca, I think, who's decided, I know, I'm going to reverse back onto the track. It is Leo Fonseca, yes. Still tries to dive down the inside of Li Huang Vin Long. And am I hearing the deafened tones? No, I'm not. I think there was only 3 cars involved, so we're going to keep going going racing, I think. We're going to avoid a third, fourth. I don't know, I've lost count already. VSC. Gap at the front is starting to open up a bit. Jordan's got 1.3 seconds over Jamie, who's got 1.2 seconds over S-Man, who also has 1.1 seconds over Toaster. But Lukey Smokey is not letting Toaster get away with P4. It's going to be down the front straight. A little drift through turn 12. Fastest laps coming through now. S-Man is faster than Toaster and Smokey. No, it's not, but there are actually 2 Fonsecas. There's Mario and Leo. Mario is 16th and Leo is 21st. Honoured Goat has gone wide at turn 1. He's going to have to rejoin carefully because he's got a couple of cars. There's Raffaello and Din Rebo coming through. So he's going to rejoin in P11. When we switch to the battle for P9, this is still side by side. Din Rebo and Raffaello, Fabio, as they head through turn 5. Rebo's going to try and line up a move into turn 6. You can tell he's already looking at it. He had a little look into turn 6. It's not going to work. No, he is. He's going to try and dive it. He is going to try and dive it. It's forced Raffaello to open the door for him. They're still just about side by side. He's got a bumper in there, but it's not enough. Raffaello will keep the position for now. Nickname's gone round in P19. He's spun at us at turn 6. He's going to have to rejoin carefully. He's got Manuel Ferro in the back markers coming through. Toaster has taken S-Man. I think S-Man might have made a mistake because the gap was not that big earlier. S-Man and Toaster are going to be in a drag race. Lukey Smokey's going to try on the both of them. Surely he's going to pull to the slipstream of Toaster instead. Surely makes a dive into turn 1. You got to try it. All or nothing. Toaster's going to be down the inside of S-Man. S-Man's going to be braking later. He's going wider though. That could be Toaster's position. Yep, I think it is for now. No. No, S-Man's going to still be down the inside. Toaster's got a better run. There's a bonk on Toaster's ass. And Lukey Spooky has another bonk on S-Man. He's spun S-Man round. Spooky's spun him round. He's going to drop behind Wilson, who's also had a brilliant one. Jake Wilson was down outside the top 20, I think, at the start of this race. Danny's going to go down the inside as well. He's from the back of the grid to P7. I don't know if he joined P15 in the end, actually, but... The gap for the lead has closed down to half a second between Nick Jordan and Jamie 1209. Or Mr. Jamie. So that could be heating up with only 6 minutes left to go in this race. Jake Wilson and Nitram are closing up. That's about 6 tenths there. But I think the closest battle right now is this battle between Fabio Raffaello and Dian Ribot. Dian Ribot, I don't know how to pronounce it. Your guess is as good as mine. Heading towards turn 11. The last overtaking opportunity on the track. Nitram has passed Lukey Spooky. No, Lukey Spooky's dropped down 2 places. He's gone past... I think Lukey Spooky actually trying to get past the both of them. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. They're side by side for the lead. Nick Jordan, Jamie down into turn 1. Nick Jordan's going to keep it, but he goes deep. Jamie's going to just swing it with the switchback. Side by side through turn 2. Jamie takes the lead in the bend. Literally. Round turn 3. But you can tell Jordan is not going to give up without a fight. He's going to be side by side round the outside at turn 5. Not going to work. He's trying to pull a switchback. He's going to be side by side through 6. Jamie goes a little wide, a little bit onto the grass. The entry to this corner narrows. You can tell Jordan's trying to keep it on track. Jamie just eases off the brakes to get down the inside a bit quicker. They're still going to be side by side through into turn 7, but Jamie's going to have it for now. Nick Jordan is still not going to give up. Yeah, he braked a little bit later into turn 8, had to brake a little bit more. Jamie, he forced Jamie wide. He's scared Jamie wide. What a move from Nick Jordan down the inside at 9. Oh, Jordan's almost round. He's saved it though. He drops behind Jamie, but it's still enough to make an overtake down the front straight, surely. What a battle for the lead this is. Lukey Smokey just done Jake Wilson for P5. Meanwhile, Miguel Costa spun around in P17. He's currently blocking the exit of turn 6, but he's got going again. Towards the final corner come the top 2. I'm going to go on the onboard for Nick Jordan as he tries to get the slipstream on Jamie down this very long pit straight. It's got to be at least 800 metres. Not gaining anything on the slipstream. Is he going to have a look? Maybe. It's a pretty heavy braking zone. It's worth a try. He does brake later than Jamie. He's got to be careful not to bonk him. He's going to get away with it, but Jamie's going to be forced to a little bit wider than Jordan is. Jordan's going to have a better run through turn 2. The door is open through 3. It's still open. Jordan's going to try and pull it down the inside. Not going to work this time. Jamie's going to stay ahead with 4 minutes to go. Don't jinx it, G750. Don't jinx it. Oh, he's going to have a look down the inside. It's not going to work. As a peak. Really early on the power through 6. He's going to be on his bumper again. Dian Ribot's dropped 4 places. Down to P13. It's now 4. It is now 4 behind Mario Fonseca. Dian Ribot's not giving up on that one though. We can have a look at the outside into 6. But there's a Barry in the way. Don't hit Barry. Okay, Barry's fine. Ribot's going to have to be forced wide because there's Mario Fonseca on his right hand side. You can see there was not a car's width to rejoin there. Whoa, almost hits Mario. He's going to try into 8. He's diving it into 8. Nitram's dropped 2 places behind Smokey and Wilson. Smokey's back into P4. Nitram's actually stopped on track. He spun it. That's a turn. I don't know what turn that is, actually. Is that turn 10? That's on the exit turn 10, I think. Identical lap times from Jamie and Jordan. It couldn't be closer. Well, you know. I mean, there's 0.278, but you know what I mean. It couldn't be a lot closer. Manuel Ferrer has spun off. He's way off at the exit of turn 9. I think he's had a spin there. Side by side, Jake Wilson and Smokey. Smokey giving Wilson all of the room on the inside. Jordan, meanwhile, is taking the lead while this is happening. I think there's going to be a crash for P4. No, it's not. Jake Wilson's going to keep P4 for now. Meanwhile, Jordan's around the outside of turn 5. Jordan's got it even before the braking zone for 6. Jamie's going to try and switch back. No, he's not. Jorvadil's dropped out P11. Honoured Goat's taken P9 off of Raffaello. Jamie looks so much better through turn 8 there. He's right on his bumper. Mushroom spun round from P24. Wilson stopped on track. He spun it at turn 6. Denny makes up 4 places. Smokey's having a jump across turn 7. Loving that. S-Man's back up to P5. It's all change at the top. Here comes another virtual safety car. I don't know who's in the lead at the VSC. Is it Nick Jordan? Is it Jamie? It's going to be Jordan, I'm pretty sure. Who's gonna take the lead? I don't know. They're side by side. We've got a 60-second VSC with 90 seconds left in the race. The final lap. This will be it. We're going to have a half-lap shootout for the winner of AF4. It cannot get more exciting than this. And right behind them is Toaster. He's caught up. Can anyone else catch up? S-Man could be in a fight for P4. What an excellent recovery that would be. After a spin that dropped into P8. With a minute left. Under VSC, it's Nick Jordan, then Jamie, Toaster, Denny, S-Man, Wilson and Smokey. We're going to have most of a lap. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. 3 for the win. 3, 2, 1. Away we go. I've got saliva on my screen from how much I've been spitting. I apologise to Phillips for desecrating their screens. Here we go. Turn 5 is going to be next. Turn 6 is going to be the first overtaking zone and probably one of the last for Jamie if he wants this win. He's looking at the outside at the minute. Jordan's coming off the inside. He is going to brake later than Nick Jordan. He's going to try around the outside of turn 6. Maybe do the switchback. No, he's not. Toaster's still there lying in wait. Meanwhile, behind this in the battle of P4, Denny and S-Man are still side by side. S-Man's had a little bonk on Denny, but he's going to get away with it. Jordan and Jamie still nose to tail with only 4 corners left. Now 3. Through turn 10. Is this going to be enough for Nick Jordan to take the win in AF4? All 3 of these have never won in AF4. We're going to have a first-time winner. Who's it going to be? 2 corners to go. Nick Jordan goes wide at turn 11. Jamie's going to be near. Is it going to be enough? 1 corner left. Jamie's got a better run than John. To the line. It's going to be Nick Jordan that wins in AF4. Jamie second, Toaster third. Behind that, Denny's going to come with P4. S-Man 5th. Wilson 6th. Smokey 7th. Nitram will come up 8th with an excellent recovery from last week. Barry 9th. Raffaello 10th. Then Honoured Goat. Jorvadil. Dion Rebo. Fonseca 14th. And Zevan gets the final point in 15th. Then Benjamins. Costa. Vermeems. Hidiat. Nickname 147. Manuel Ferro will finish P21. Huang Ving Long will finish P22. Velu 23rd. Leo Fonseca will finish P24. Parsley 25th, as he's just overtaken Mushroom for the final place in P26. Oh, my voice hurts. What a race! And a clean one and everything. I mean, yes, we had 4 VSCs, but still, that was clean. It wasn't because of a 10-car pilot, it was because of a 4-car pilot. Zans, you seem to be pointing out a lot of people's faults here. We don't do that here. That's for, well, I mean, that's for Monday's Stewart Extreme, but still. Epic race from everybody. Congratulations to Nick Jordan. I might just bring the top 3 in all at once just to get that going, because, oh my god. What an end. Thank you to all 26 drivers who finished this race. I'm out of breath. And this is only the start of this weekend's action. Well, somewhere in the middle, to be fair. We've still got 2 more events to come this weekend. We've got AF Asia tomorrow morning in the UK. That's at 10 AM GMT. You can watch that here on Twitch at Assetto Friends. Just as all 40 of you have done today. Thank you so much for watching the end of this. And then we've got AF1. They're back. AF1 is back. we've had a change of plans. We were going to Zolder. It turns out Zolder sucks, so now we're doing Spa. But wait, it's in reverse, because we can do that, because this isn't normal Formula E. That promises to be a truly exciting one. I promise you, going downhill at Radion in these Formula E cars is something else. It takes some utter balls, and I can't wait to show you the onboards of that. But for now, let's see if we can bring in some of the major players in today's race. We'll start off. Most of them have cleared off already. Wow. Is anybody left? No, they're all cleared off. Everyone's gone. Okay. Fair enough. Who can we bring in? I don't think S-Man speaks English. Everyone else is in the other chat. Well, okay, no interviews, I guess. Everyone's gone. That was an amazing race. I'm speechless. What an end. What an ending. A late VSC that probably was necessary. Just to bring it all together. It's blown the championship wide open as well. So I hope you can join us in 2 weeks' time for round 3 at Las Vegas. We're going to risk it with a street circuit. Today was pretty clean. Let's double down. Literally, it's Las Vegas. Let's take some risks. But before we go, there's one more announcement I need to make. It's a bit of a surprise. And it is what we'll be doing for the final round of AF4. I don't actually know what it is. I haven't looked at the poll yet. There we go. So the options were between Tor Poznan. We've had 50 responses. It's between Tor Poznan and Autodrom Most and Baikoniki, a return to Baikoniki. And I can confirm, well, I'll do this in reverse order, with 14 votes. We have Baikoniki. With 17 votes, we have Autodrom Most, which means the final round of AF4 in 3 weeks' time will be at Poznan, which means another potentially 38 car grid we can allow for this race. So hopefully we can get as many people joining as possible. As I say, we take a week off because next week is AF2's return. That's at Road America. But in 2 weeks' time we'll be back with AF4 for the second half of the season. Round 3 at Las Vegas Street Circuit, not Caesars Palace. I promise it'll be so much better than that. And the finale will be at Tor Poznan in Poland. That's in 3 weeks on the 20th of February. Be sure to join us for that and for round 3. But until tomorrow morning for AF Asia, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from everybody that raced in AF4. See you tomorrow.